The following presentation is controversial and may be offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
All right, I'm LT Hamilton. This is my partner.
I'm Virgil Walker.
And we are We the People, American Black and White. We're about to take a phone call here. Again, stay tuned before the end of the show. We're going to have the second part of the interview with David S. Roberts of the book. Gosh, I can't believe I just did this to myself again. Preparing for the collapse of the U.S., the coming collapse of the U.S. dollar. I apologize, David, for that. Anyway. Okay, Chad, tell us who we got on the phone right now.
We got Jason.
Who?
Jason.
Woo! Oh, man, I wish we had American Born Girls theme song. I see she has clicked on.
Yeah, she's in the mix, man. I'm so pumped she's back with us, man. We missed her.
I haven't seen her in like a year.
It feels like it, doesn't it?
And you know who else I've missed the last probably 4 weeks, although I've talked to him during the week, is Core.
Yeah, where's Core at, man?
I
mean,
think
he
he's
got
mad.
married and forgot about us? What's up with that?
I think he's mad. Man, I tell you what, he had some great stories in the working, and we haven't got him done yet, but, you know, got to log on, Core. Come on. Anyway. Man. Jason, you there, man?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad we finally got this phone thing worked out. Virgil, can you hear Jason?
Yes, crystal clear, man.
All right. Let's do it.
Jason, what's going on, man?
Did you leave?
Yeah, man. The wife is still there enjoying one extra day of relaxation, man, in Vegas. But I had to get out. I had to get here, get with the kids, and get things rolling for the work week, man. But man, I hate I missed you. But listen, I definitely will be back. Won't be the last time. But dude, we wanted to get you in on this conversation, man, and see what you had thought-wise. We've been talking about a number of different things, the most of which here lately we talked about how companies are taking jobs, moving those jobs overseas, and whether or not that's fair to the American people. Don't know if you had any thoughts about that or anything else that you wanted to throw into the mix. I know that this week, kind of on the page, you kind of chopped it up with a few different folks. I don't know if there were issues about race or I remember what it was. It was two things. I asked people to name two things that went together, and I think your comment was Uncle and Tom, which I thought was kind of funny. I mean, I'll be honest with you, but it sparked some different reactions from different folks.
I wish I'd have seen that.
Yeah. I said Uncle Tom because they do go together, and there's some on there. You know, you got a buddy on there named Juan.
Right.
You got the other, and they all about that money, Virgil. You know it.
So tell me what do you mean all about the money?
Much money you can get, the more you want.
And the problem with that is what?
You'll never be satisfied.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Since you're saying, if I get you correctly, that the more money you get, the less you'll be satisfied, are you liquidating all of your assets so that you can fall in line with the same philosophy?
No, I'm cool with what I got.
So can other people be cool with what they have and that be okay?
That's what you need to do.
I'm cool with what I've got.
No, you're not.
But you're saying either I want more or need more, and that's not true.
No, you always say something about, you're always talking about wealth and money and how people are taking it from you. Everybody pays taxes, Virgil.
Not everybody.
Who don't?
50% of the country doesn't pay taxes, Jason.
Why?
Because they don't make enough money to pay taxes.
According to our system, the way it's set up.
Well, then those people, they don't need to pay taxes then. I mean, I'm sure they got it.
Well, that's fine. You just said everybody pays taxes. I was telling you that half the country doesn't.
Okay, if you go to Walmart, you're paying taxes. Go anywhere, you got to pay tax on whatever you buy.
That's true.
That is true.
Everybody pays taxes, and just the more money you make, the more taxes they take from you. That's the only reason you're a Republican, probably, because of the money, because of the money and the status.
The status?
What status do I get from being a Republican?
I don't know. You were standing there with Mitt Romney.
Hey, Jason, I promise you if that had been Barney Frank, he'd have gone up for a picture. Am I right, Virgil?
Nah, if it was Barney Frank, I'd have let him glide on by. I would have taken a picture with Barney Frank.
Well, you don't need to worry. He wouldn't have taken one with you, brother.
I bet you he wouldn't have took a picture with me.
I'd have taken a picture of you, man, if we'd have hooked up.
talking about Mitt Romney would have walked the other way if I'd have asked him. You said take your ass on somewhere.
He wouldn't have known. How would he have known? I mean, I was the first black face that reached out and asked him. I didn't. Tamika said, "Hey, Governor Romney, can we get a picture?" And he turned around and stopped and paused and spent the time and talked with us for a little bit and took the picture. So he didn't seem to have any problem with the fact that we were black at all.
And she doesn't look conservative because she's got that nose ring.
Do you see that it's a problem that you was the only black one there?
No, not at all.
Yeah, it wasn't many there, was it?
Yeah, well, I mean, not where Romney was, no, but he was walking down the hall by himself. So,
well, I already made that comment that you were the only black person there, Virgil. I mean, this is Las Vegas.
Right.
Was they tap dancing for him?
Say it again.
They tap dancing for him and smiling.
I did. I tap danced for him. I smiled. I did a jig.
Hey,
I did the whole 9 yards.
Let's talk about something that I know Jason and I agree on.
Okay.
Let's talk about Libya. Jason, do you think we should be over in Libya bombing and killing people?
Shouldn't be nowhere over there in Iraq, Afghanistan. All that was orchestrated by Bush them.
Okay, I'm not talking about Afghanistan and Iraq. I'm talking about Libya. Should we be in Libya?
I have to put all of it in because my Marine brothers is over there too.
Okay, well that's fine. So, and I agreed. So you're of the mindset that Obama should have gotten us out of Afghanistan and Iraq by now. Obviously, like he said he was going to do. But what about Libya? Since Bush didn't send anybody to Libya, do you think that Obama has made a mistake bombing in Libya?
No, I don't. I ain't gonna never talk against the president because I like him, but I don't even think the president is over the whole thing. It's someone above him that's running the whole.
Okay, so when Bush decided to do what he did in Iraq, it was Bush's fault. But when Obama decided to do what he did without congressional approval, it's somebody over Obama's head's fault.
Yeah, because Bush and all his buddies got paid.
Wow.
Okay, let me make sure I've got this perfectly clear. Bush went to Congress and got approval to go to Iraq.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
No,
he did.
Didn't.
Yes, he did. He didn't do it without congressional approval.
He went without UN approval.
I didn't say UN. I said congressional. And no, that's not true. He went with UN approval with 30 countries.
Yes, he did.
So regardless, let's just keep this in America. Bush went to the Congress and got approval from Congress to go into Iraq. And he went in, and we all think we should be out of there by now. I agree. You agree?
Why did Powell step down?
Hey, I'm not done asking my question. Once you answer mine, then I'll answer yours. Okay, so Bush got approval from Congress, went into Iraq. Now, here we are several years later, and Obama orders bombs and the the killing of people in Libya, and he did not go to Congress and get approval. You have nothing to say about that?
Yeah, no, I don't have nothing to say about that because I don't know everything about it.
But you knew everything about Iraq.
I've been watching the news on that, but I know Libya is an African country. Gaddafi is a black man, and I'm for Libya. I don't care how other way to say it.
Are you a racist? Are you a racist, Jason?
A black man can't be a racist.
That okay, are you anti-white?
Black man is a victim of racism.
Are you anti-white, Jason?
Black man is the victim of racism.
Jason, are you anti-white?
No, my best friends are white.
Okay, but you're not going to say anything against you've told everybody here tonight you think what's going on in Libya is wrong. Correct?
It's wrong.
What?
I don't have to agree with everything, but I'm not going to talk about the president.
You don't mind talking about Bush?
Bush was a straight crook.
Oh my God! I don't even know what to say. You said, first of all, you tried to accuse me on my page the other day of being for all the murder in Libya. When I finally said, Jason, you don't know what you're talking about because I don't think we should be in Libya either. You had nothing to say about it. You've told me, and you've actually told everybody tonight, you don't think we should be in Libya, but you're not going to dare say a word about your precious black president. You are a racist. You're a complete bigot racist.
That's just what you are, and I don't see how you can say you go to
Shut
church.
your mouth. I'm not a racist. I've not said one thing racist. I'll talk about Bush the same way I'll talk about your precious Obama. You got nothing good to say about anybody, and you got nothing bad to say about Obama, even though you've already voiced that you hate what's going on in Libya. You're just going to blame somebody above Obama. You're not even realistic or practical.
So here's my question then. If there's somebody above Obama, is he just a token black president?
I guarantee you won't say all that to my face.
Shut your mouth. Shut your petty mouth. We'll just hang up this now. You're the most ridiculous person I've ever talked with.
Over the phone, you can talk, but in person, you'll get knocked out, homie.
Whatever. Jason, grow up and let's have a conversation like a man.
No, you called me a name. You called me names. I haven't called you nothing.
Are you kidding? You've called me racist with no proof.
I don't have to call you it no more because everybody knows you are.
Oh, shut your mouth. Hang up the phone. I'm done with this.
Yeah, now you want to get off the phone.
Oh, you got somebody else back there that wants to talk?
Oh, come talk in person so you can
Jason, are we going to be realistic adults about this?
Yeah, we'll talk like an adult.
Okay, let's talk like adults.
Beat up.
Let's talk like adults, Jason. You don't like what's going on in Libya, but you don't think it's Obama's fault. Whose fault is it?
It's your motherfucking fault.
It's my fault?
Yes.
I'm not really sure what to say.
I don't know what to say, brother.
Don't say nothing because we have fun on here, but don't try to make a fool of me on here.
I don't have to make a fool of you, Jason. You've already made a fool of yourself.
If you saw me in person, your ass would be smiling. You wouldn't say nothing because you know you'll get your ass kicked.
I probably would, Jason. I'm sure I'd get it kicked really bad, and so I'm glad we're not in person to talk.
Be respectful because that's what would happen to you.
That's fine, Jason. Great.
If you was in my face talking like that, you wouldn't do that because
Jason,
that's the way people are.
Jason, I concede that I'm a coward and you're a real man. I concede that you could beat me into the ground. Do you have any idea of who is responsible for the bombing in Libya?
Okay, I'll tell you. But first, you ain't only a coward, you a bitch.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Libya I'm for Libya. I don't care what's going on with the government over here because they all fucking crooks. If you ask,
except Obama.
They're all corrupt.
Except Obama?
Everybody lies.
Is Obama a crook?
No, you ain't gonna never get me to say that.
Why? Why wouldn't you say Obama's a crook?
Because he's not.
So Obama's the single person in Washington that's not a crook?
Nope, he's not.
But he's the only one in Washington?
Not the single one, but he's not over there printing money in Libya, American money.
Okay, I'll let you finish. Okay, so go ahead. So who do you think it is that's responsible for the bombings in Libya?
Let me ask you a question. Why are they printing American money in Iraq?
Probably because they're crooks. Jason, you seem to think I have a love for the government. I think they're all crooks, including Obama.
Yeah, but I bet you they won't be taking over the government over there in Libya.
Okay, so who is it that you were on your way to saying before I rudely interrupted you? Who is it that you think is responsible for Libya?
I don't know. I don't have the.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I don't watch the news and all that stuff too much like y'all do.
Okay.
So here's my question: if Obama is not running things, is he a token black person being put in place, while some white man is really running him? I mean, is that what's going on?
While who's running him?
Yeah.
Say it again one more time.
I said who you had mentioned earlier that it's not Obama's fault. He's just kind of in place while somebody above him is actually pulling the strings. Is he just like a token black that is put in place while some white man is running stuff? I mean, what's going on there?
No, and Virgil, you kind of insult me a little bit too because you're the one that's really you're a token. You're the one that you're being used. You're the one.
How?
Because you
have your own ideas.
Sucked in, man, and you can't get out. You can't.
So what? Hold on. What am I sucked into?
Your job, the people that you know. Man, if you turn around and be a Democrat now, you'll lose everything.
Well, he wouldn't do that.
What would I lose?
All your friends that you think that's your friend.
Okay.
Jason, do you think I don't have black Democrat friends?
And they're gonna call you a nigger is just what they call you anyway when you're not around.
Oh my God! Oh, this is such a victim. I've never had a conversation with such a victim.
The only people who have ever called me out of my name like that, either an Uncle Tom, a nigger, or a token, is people who are either Democrat, liberal, and black.
Okay, but the ones that call you that they don't let you hear them say it, man. They say it when you walk away, or we got his little ass. We don't got to worry about Virgil. We got it.
Jason, I wish I were as powerful as you thought I was. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm a peon in the echelon of government influence. I mean, seriously.
A piece of grass, homie. One strand of grass. That's what the Bible says.
Exactly. To your point, I'm a slab of grass that anybody can walk on. I'm not that important. I really am not.
Back to LG for trying to make fun of me on this radio. I dare you to come down here and try to do it.
Jason, I would never do that.
I'm not trying to tell you. I'm not trying to do it like that. But if you ever come do it in my face, I dare you to try it.
I don't even double dog Mary. I wouldn't do it, Jason. I'm sure you'd beat me into the ground.
Sitting down to piss, homeboy.
What?
So RJ1212 says, Jason, please win in the area of ideas. See, we know that you can whip everybody's behind.
Okay, let me just ask this. This is why Virgil asked if Obama was an Uncle Tom. He didn't say Uncle Tom like you say it. He said, what'd you say, a puppet or something? This is why I asked Jason, because you're obviously not keeping up. You said that somebody above Obama did the bombing, but Obama is the one voicing that he's ordering it and taking credit for it. Therefore, someone is doing it, and Obama doesn't want to do it. That's kind of what you're saying. So Virgil asked, do you think Obama's a puppet since someone else is in control of
a token black? Yeah.
Like Obama is just a front person for somebody behind him actually doing the bombing of Libya that you disapprove of. That's why he asked if Obama was a token.
Obama's too righteous to be a token.
Okay, so Obama's not a token, but someone else is ordering the bombing and Obama's just saying it's me doing it? All I want you to do is think about it, dude.
No, I don't watch the news. I don't know who's bombing who. I don't really.
I'm with you, but you made the statement, so I'm saying we're trying to ferret out what it is you mean by what you said.
Since you say you're not watching the news and you don't know who's bombing who, let me help you out. The United States took the lead in bombing Libya, okay, to help the rebels, okay, to go against Gaddafi. Obama did that on his own against the Congress. He did not ask for the Congress permission to do it. He just ordered it done. Okay? Now, you don't want to speak against Obama. You said you think there's somebody above Obama doing it. So if there was somebody above Obama doing it, but Obama was saying he's doing it, then he is a token. He is a puppet of somebody. But you're neither going to say Obama's bad for doing what you say is bad, and you're not going to say Obama's a token for doing something bad that someone else is telling him to do. What is he?
Okay. What you have here, who you talking to now, is not no horse that you can break down, homie. I'm not gonna get.
I don't want to break you down. I just want an answer. You spend more time defending yourself than you do answering questions.
I have to against somebody like a fool like you. I have to defend myself all the time because I know where you're coming from.
Okay.
Not gonna exploit my comments on here.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm not. You're not going to break me down and make me say anything.
Okay.
So here's my question: Is it illegal to say something? I mean, I remembered you making a statement before, and we've got to wrap this segment up, LG. But I remember you making a statement before, Jason, that it was against the law. Or you were going to turn someone in for saying something against Obama. Is that kind of what your thought process is here? That if you said something that was not in line with Obama's thought process, that it would be illegal or something like that?
You can freedom. You can say whatever you want to say.
See, he won't answer, Virgil. He just turns it into we're trying to trap him. I don't want to trap you, Jason. I just want you to answer a question.
You can lift your net on up. You're not going to trap me into saying anything against the president. I'm not going to be incriminated for saying anything. Again, I can say what I want to say, but I'm not going to say anything against the president. But I will say about Bush because he killed 3,000 people in New York. That's funny. Man,
You know what's funny, Jason, is Jason, you really need to listen to what I'm about to say. What's really funny is I'm not even going to disagree with you on that one. I think that's a very good possibility. The problem is here, I'm honest enough to say what the truth is, regardless of the color of the man. You refuse to say anything, even though you've already told. Look, everybody listening to this show, Jason, already heard you say that what's going on in Libya is wrong. I didn't say it for you. You said it. Everyone heard you say it. We also all know that Obama is responsible for the American bombings in Libya. We all know it, whether you know it or not. So everybody knows that deep down inside, you think what Obama's doing is wrong. The difference is you're not honest enough to say it because you think you're going to be trapped. I'm honest enough to say Bush may be responsible for 9/11. You're not honest enough to say your black brother president is responsible for murder in Libya. That's it. We probably got to go.
You think what you want to say.
It's not what I think. It's what you said, Jason. I'm not trapping you at all.
Put it on. You got it on recorder?
Oh, absolutely. This show will be up and ready to play. Anybody can watch it.
We'll play that. I ain't going to say it right now. I'm not going to.
You don't need to say it. It's already on recorder. So, anyway.
Hey,
this
Jason,
has been fun,
thanks for calling in, man.
All right, promise you.
All right, thanks.
All right,
you
thanks,
know what?
man.
It's funny, no matter how irritated I get at him or how irritated he gets me, I do love it. I mean, this is fun, funny stuff.